Welcome back, Life Glossers. Is it cold where you are?
It's freezing where I am, even in
Ha
California.
ha.
Ha ha. Well, it's cold to me, okay?
Are you just being mean to me because you know that I've been living in the Northeast in sub-zero temperatures for what feels like months, years, decades?
I'm never mean to you, Susan. You know that. But today it's just gray. So it feels cold in my soul because it's gray outside.
Listen, I'll take gray over the snow, the banks and feet of snow that I have outside my house, that has been frozen into a rock formation because it is so cold in the Northeast. So, for all our listeners that are in the Northeast, I'm with you. I am cold all the time. I have never, I can't remember a winter that has been this cold. Like it has just been brutal, brutal. So
And you've
we
been so
wanted to cheer
cooped up.
everybody up. Yeah.
Is
Really
it like The
cooped up.
Shining in your house?
It is like I'm running around with an axe. Like I am ready to kill everyone. I am just sick of being inside. I'm sick of being cold. So I thought we would jump on today and do something to kind of take the winter blahs away. Because I know I have it, and I know you guys, in all fairness, I know our friends down in Florida, I know our friends on the West Coast and where you are have also been unseasonably cold. I was just in Palm Beach and literally wore sweaters the whole time I was there. So I think the whole country, really, generally speaking, is just it's cold, it's icy, it's not nice. So let's get out of these
So let's
winter
talk.
blues.
Yeah. So let's
Yeah.
talk about how we feel like when we would look in the mirror, what changes, and let's beat the winter blahs. Let's just get them out. Let's spook them away.
Yeah, let's bring some sunshine to everyone today that's listening and talk about a couple of products that I'm really liking to sort of get over these winter blahs. One is really to help my skin, the other one is just to help me look and feel better. Not that anyone is seeing me these days since I'm hibernating like a bear, but it's just giving me a little pick me up. So,
Okay,
so who
so we'll
wants to go
each talk
first?
about one skincare and one color product.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's do it. Let's do it.
perfect. Kick it off, Suze.
Okay, so I went down a rabbit hole on Instagram, and I am not an easily influenced person, as you know, Hill. It takes a lot for me to try something. I always instantly go to my, no, it does not do that, or oh, that's a bunch of BS, or I'm sorry, it's the East Coast girl in me. We just think everyone is selling snake oil until proved differently. So I did go down the rabbit hole and kept seeing everyone talking about Allies of Skin. Have you heard of Allies of Skin, the
I've
company?
heard of Allies of Skin, but I have not gone down the rabbit hole yet. So
Yeah,
thanks for being the frontiers woman there.
I
Tell
did. And
us.
all these like I'm not an influencer person or easily influenced, but there's someone that I follow online, and she was just raving about it. She's gorgeous skin. So I was kind of like, you know what? I, and then I saw another woman, another person. So long story short, I said, what the hell? I'm going to try something. So I did. I have to tell you, this product has single-handedly saved my skin. Look at this. It's a serum. It is a lightweight serum. And you know, I love a serum, right? And I know
Yes.
you do. So this is Allies of Skin. I'm using it with my other skincare. I haven't given up all my other stuff that you guys know I love. But this one I thought would be a gentle intro. It's something like it's not super active, but it just spoke to me because my skin is breaking off in chunks. It is so dry here, as you can imagine.
Okay.
So
So what
this
convinced you?
so what convinced me was my skin was hurting, and I was like, you
Yeah.
know, do
But I
you
mean,
find
what in the ingredients?
do you find hyaluronic acid to be serums to be just really sticky and icky, and I don't love them.
Listen,
Like,
the reason I rarely, if ever, even formulate with hyaluronic acid is I do find that some people can be sensitive to it. It can be
true.
irritating. It is a pain in the ass ingredient to formulate with because it doesn't play
Yeah.
well with others. And
No,
it's
it doesn't.
often so sticky on the skin, you can't layer. So it doesn't
Yeah.
give you flexibility in a skincare
Right.
wardrobe to just pile things on if you want to.
Right. Right. I
So
love
I'm
it
not a big
in,
hyaluronic acid.
yeah, I like it in a product. It works for me, but just alone or as a serum, I find it gross and sticky and tacky, and I haven't found one that I like. So this is for people who don't want to go down that path but need an extra boost of hydration. So this is their beta glucan and resveratrol, you know what I'm talking about. The wine ingredient, as I call it,
Yes.
advanced hydrating serum. So, beta glucan is derived from mushrooms and it's super, super hydrating. I think I read somewhere, correct me if I'm wrong on this, it's 20% more hydrating than hyaluronic acid.
It is.
So,
A lot of the
yeah,
most of the mushroom families are.
yeah,
For example,
yeah,
snow mushroom is
yes,
way more hydrating. And so what
yes,
mushrooms do in skincare is they are more humectant power. They
yes,
give you more humectant power, but they also, many of them create their own little occlusive layer. In the
yes,
white papers, they call it a film, which sounds gross.
right,
Basically, it
right.
gives you a cushion. It
Yeah,
hydrates, it pulls moisture out of the air, and it gives you a cushion. It won't be sticky and it won't roll. I formulate with mushrooms for that reason
yeah.
all the time.
I
Hmm.
have to tell you, it
Yeah.
is gorgeous. It is not sticky.
Gorgeous.
It absorbs in instantly. It's really cushiony. So I think
Yeah.
that's the beta
You get that
glucan. It's like
bounce.
nice and
Hmm.
spongy. And the resveratrol. Oh, I said it right. Look at me.
Hmm.
As you know, is taken from grapes, and it's a great antioxidant, but it also helps with hyperpigmentation. So bottom line, this Allies of Skin advanced hydrating serum has saved me. I use this and then I put my moisturizer on top, and I have definitely noticed my skin is so much more quenched, hydrated. I only use one
Wow.
pump. I mean, it's not inexpensive. It's not super expensive. I think it was like 90, which, is not like the most inexpensive, but I use one pump. So this guy has kind of lasted me quite some time. I find a little
Okay.
goes a long way. I press it in. I love it. So 10 out of
Okay.
10. We'll link
10
it
out
for
of
everybody.
10.
10 out of 10. If your skin is barking, give it a drink.
Okay.
Love it. How about you?
Fascinating. All right. So for me, I have been using this mask,
Mm.
and there's a serum that comes with it that I've also been loving. So this is called a Miracle 48 Biocellulose Face Mask.
I like a
And
miracle.
the, it's a miracle. Like, you know what? Maybe one day I'll do a little video for everyone, and I'll do the before and the after. So the nice thing about this is that it actually helps. It has messengers that communicate to the skin at the cellular level, and it involves stem cells. So as you know, I've been doing a natural internal protocol, which has helped me immensely to
Great.
rejuvenate my own stem cells. This has that same ingredient because they found that topically you can do the same thing to regenerate your skin.
Ooh.
So, and the other thing I like about this is I don't like a sheet mask. I am not a sheet mask girl at all. And because I'm like, it's so ugh. And the benefits are so short lived. It's like, okay, great,
They
you put
are.
it on, you look good for 2 days. This
It's a quick
one,
fix.
it's a quick fix. This, I see the benefits for 7 days. And when I first read the package that it'll give you 7 days of hydration and brightening, not bleaching, brightening, I was like, oh, come on, sell me a river, right? I'll buy a bridge. No, this
Right.
one, I use it once a week, and it's like a weekly treatment program, and it brightens. My skin just looks happier and it looks healthier. I actually had my skin measured with an MMS machine before and after putting this on, because
Cool.
we love our tech, right?
We love our MMS machine.
Major increased hydration, reduction in fine lines. So this has been a little
Amazing.
miracle worker for me and it has a partner serum that I love, 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 love.
Well,
And I've noticed differences like with some of my deeper lines that have softened up, and even a little bit of the lip lines, which, I thought that would never happen, right? They're not
yeah.
gone, but
Right.
the
They're
skin is
softened.
healthier. And I don't look in
Yeah.
the mirror every morning in February and go, ooh, ooh.
I think so many of
Ugh.
our listeners feel like that. It's just,
Yeah,
I don't know. Everyone right now is so dry. Like everyone I know
they're
is
so dry.
complaining. Like
So dry.
my skin is thirsty. So
Yeah.
I think these
And
two
this is
products,
Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys who this is by. This is by a company that's beautystem.com, and we're going to put it in the link below. It's a medical company. So that's different. It's not a
Cool.
skincare company. You can't just get it on the internet. It's a medical company. So
Okay.
don't
I
need a
love.
prescription, but it's a medical company. So yeah,
Okay. Cool. Well,
miracle
hopefully
product. So
hopefully our listeners will give both these products a try. You know, these aren't sponsored. Again, full disclaimer, we bought these. They're not sponsored, but we like to pass on what we're using, and we love to hear from you listeners. If you try any of the products that we recommend, or you are finding that you like something completely different, let us know in the comments. We'd love it. Um, so let's talk about beauty. You know, as I said, I haven't left the house in what feels like 100 years. So no one's really seeing me. Okay. But I was bored. And what do I do when I'm bored besides go down little rabbit holes and find new things? Do a little shopping online as everyone else is doing. I feel like online sales have really gone up. When the weather goes down, the online sales go up because we're all so bored. So, you know, my love of the makeup artist Farah Humidi, and I absolutely think she is a genius. I'm loving her whole line. I love the lip pencil. I turned you onto it. It's so good. Well, I thought, let me add a little bit more to the collection because I've got her gloss, her lip pencil. I really, really like her products a lot. Great quality. And they're working for me. So, first thing I reach for when I get the winter blahs is a bronzer. I mean, I don't have a choice. I have not seen the sun and I feel like I'm dying inside. So bronzer's the way to go. You know, I love my Westman Atelier highlighter, cream bronzer, and that is a forever for me. And I love the Dior and the Chanel, etc. But now I got a new kid. I got a new
okay,
baby to
let's
love.
see.
This is the Farah Humidi bronzer. It is a powder
Ooh,
bronzer, but it's refillable and in this gorgeous, you know, the Italian chic ceramic packaging that's just, I'm a sucker for good packaging. You guys know that
mm-hmm.
about me. Um, it lifts out, so you just buy the refills, which is fantastic. But this is an
Of course.
easy one. It pops right out and just plunk right in, you know. The color is called Bois. It is the lightest one. I think she's got like maybe 3 shades. I can't remember off the top of my head. Um, but this color is so beautiful.
Pretty.
It is, you know what I'm going to say? It is a cool undertoned bronzer that is not gray. It is gorgeous. It is not, it is just, bois is French for wood. And this is just, I mean, the shade,
Pretty.
she nailed it. It's phenomenal. Doesn't have a shimmer, but it has a glow. It's a powder with a cream kind of feel to it. So it is simply beautiful. And I have it on today. I just, I love it. I love it. I
It's
love it.
pretty.
I love it. Isn't it pretty? It's so
Mm-hmm.
good.
It's
So
really
if you're
pretty.
someone who's fairer skinned or a medium to light, even fair, and you're always complaining you can't find a bronzer that isn't too orange or gray, this is the one. Farah Humidi in Bois. That's the shade I got. Love it.
Love it.
How about you?
Very cool. Same. We both have a bronzer wardrobe because we're fair and the skin
Yeah.
changes. And even though we don't go out and get suntans and we don't do all that, it doesn't really matter. This time when you're in the doldrum of the winter, your skin just, you're seeing all the little red veins. You may have had a cold, like all the uglies show up. And there's nothing like a bronzer to just bring you back to life. So most of the year, I rely on my Clinique, my gelée, my
Right.
stain.
I know you love
Sometimes
that.
around this time of year, it can get a little, even it's beautiful because it has a little bit of a red in it. So it's not orange, it's not gray, it's a little red. So it mimics a sunburn. Sometimes it's a little too much for me. I can dilute it with a moisture if I want to. But this is the weird period where I'm traipsing in between different, bronzers to see what's going to work.
Yeah.
I decided to try something and we're going to try it here today for the first time. So
Ooh.
there's
Let me
this
get my glasses on.
brand. Yep. So there's this brand. She is female owned, small indie brand. It's called Scrandy. I don't know why. I don't know what that means. I need to find out more. But she does this. It's a contour, any contour I'm going to probably end up using as a bronzer too. But my face, when it gets so white, I almost have to contour and push up to get my bronzer, because just laying down bronzer for me can end up being too much. And I end up with such a fair face anyway. So I contour up to bronze
Yes.
for myself. That's how
Yes.
I do it. Summer,
Yeah.
I bronze everywhere.
Right.
Here, it's a contour up because this is all looking flat. So the genius of this is that
Ooh.
she put it in a block so
Oh,
that
and a
you,
brick. Yeah.
yeah, so you get a straight lines. I mean, it's like the old
Hey.
Bobby brick from a million years ago, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, but the formula everybody's been raving about. So
Ooh,
I'm just gonna kind of come
cut.
in
Oh,
and
nice.
look
Oh,
at
I like
this.
that shade.
Mm-hmm.
I can
And
tell
it's
that
not.
it's not orange and it's not gray.
Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. It
Yes.
participates really well with the skin. And then I don't really do a lot of nose contour, but she'd kind of been
Oh, but look at
doing
that. Yeah.
nose contour.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, that's nice because,
Oh, yeah, that is
like, I
nice.
don't want to deal with, we
Yeah.
get crooked
Yeah.
if I'm not paying attention, even as, professional makeup artists. We
Right.
can kind of get crooked. And I was like, I don't often contour my nose, but when my whole face feels so white, it's
Yeah.
helpful.
Yeah. I'll toss
So,
a little bronzer like down the center sometimes just to give a
yeah.
little bitten look.
Now let's see. Can I pull it through? And yeah,
Yeah.
I can.
Well, it's got a nice glow too, because obviously it's a cream,
Right.
but it's very pretty, Hill.
So if we
It's
go
not
really
shimmery.
sheer, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
cream. Really sheer
It's
on the
mistake proof.
cheek. Mm-hmm. Really sheer on the cheek, and you can give it a little more
Yeah.
there.
I like that.
I think it's a win.
I think it's a win too.
Yeah, so check it
Cool.
out. Scrandy is the
Scrandy.
name.
Okay.
SCRANDIE beauty.com. Yeah.
Okay.
She's
Well,
got
we'll
some
link.
clever little fix products. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, we'll link all these for everybody,
Mm-hmm.
so they know what we're up to if they want to participate in their winter blahs.
Yeah, it's nice because we don't do a whole lot. I just need it not to look like
Yeah,
I
I
don't want to
know.
scare the children.
No. I feel like the dog's giving me a side eye lately. Like, Mom,
Yeah,
you
I
need to get out of the
know.
house. Like, you're looking rough, you know?
Me too. Me
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely, yeah, this is going to make you feel like you don't have to be cooped up and you can go out without scaring the neighbors. So anyway, beating the winter blahs,
Beating
one
the winter
fun little
blahs.
product at a time. And,
Yeah.
you're kind of building a home spa when you're doing things like serums and masks and everything
Yes.
else.
Yes.
Take
Yes.
care of yourself. We have to remember during this time, you mentioned hibernating like a bear. We say that, January 1st is the new year. That was not the new year hundreds of years ago. It's a whole new calendar. The new year didn't typically start until we started getting towards spring. So allow yourself this time to cocoon and nest and be kind.
Yes.
And if you are feeling like being more gentle with yourself in exercise, with work, sleeping patterns, with anything, listen to your body's your circadian rhythms, your natural rhythms, because we
Right.
really, as a species, we're still in winter. If the bears are still hibernating, we can still hibernate. So I'm on
I
bear
agree.
time. I'm in
I'm
and
on-
cuddly till the bears come out.
I'm on bear time.
We're both
I-
mammals.
I am definitely on bear time. And on that note, too, the health coach in me wants to tell all of you, don't forget your vitamin D. It is crucial to get your number, get your blood work done, get your number, ladies. Know your number and do not fall below what your doctor has told you your number should be, whatever that is for you. Don't fall below that. So be sure you're ingesting some vitamin D, unless obviously you're in a really sunny place right now. And I hate you if you are. I'm just kidding. But for the rest of us that are indoors all the time and freezing to death, or it's just gloomy and gray, be sure to get your vitamin D in. It is crucial. It is not in foods. We can't really get it any other way than a supplement. So be sure to get your vitamin D, friends. Okay? Or go
That's
to
our
Florida.
winter blah. Winter, come to California.
Yeah, there you go. Well, you guys
Come
are
to
not having great weather
California.
either, so.
We were yesterday.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's send everyone to Maui. How about that? Everybody go to Maui.
There you
You'll
go.
instantly feel better when you get off that plane and smell that tuberose in the air.
Oh, it's
So,
so good. Well, and
so
follow along and follow us on all of our socials because we'll be showing you how we use these things. So that's one of the new things that we're going to be doing this year is the things that we talk about on the podcast, we're going to show you on social so you can see them. So there you
perfect.
go. Meanwhile, stay
Well,
glossy, everyone. We'll see you next time.
stay glossy and stay warm.
Stay warm. Stay on bear time.